This is Alex Grover with Utah Sustainable Gardening. If you've been following the videos, you've noticed I used to have on two boxes on top. I took, or not two boxes on top, but two boxes, one on top of the brood chamber. The second one, I checked it, there is no sign of any nectar or honey in there, there's no brood in there, it's just taking up space. So I've taken that off. I've put my feeding top back on. I'm going to try feeding it again. If you'll notice, that's where the line is on the syrup, and today is September the 4th. So I'm going to give this a bit and see how it works. Sometimes bees can have too much space, and this time of year, it's not a usual building part of the year. I think the space is just too much. By changing things up, I'm hoping to spark the bees into a little bit more productivity. Brood is kind of minimal, but time of year, size of hive, I can't expect a lot on that. But I've got to get more stores in there. I prefer them to store nectar. They're probably not going to use a lot of this feed, but if they use a little bit, and if it improves things a little bit, I'm still going to be further ahead. So that's part of what you have to do in beekeeping, is try and experiment every once in a while, see what happens. I know enough of what's flowering out here that if they start sucking down this nectar, I know that it was most likely the change in living conditions and giving them a smaller home. If they get full enough, if they start producing enough capped nectar, capped sugar water, as the case may be, then I know that I probably did the right thing in removing the excess. And if they build up quickly, then I may have to put that extra box back on. But again, right now, no productivity to it. If I do put it back on, it's likely going to be because I've got sugar boards in there for the winter. How much of that they'll use, I don't know. But again, I've got to kind of plus up my options and do my best to have things ready so that they've got enough fuel for the cold weather. If they've got enough fuel for the cold weather, I think I might have enough bees to make it through. So we'll give it a shot, see how it goes, and I'll keep you updated. This is Alex Grover with Utah Sustainable Gardening. Manana.